The world of hip-hop is no stranger to Lafite. Nas spits about it on Bath Salts by DMX featuring him and Jay Z, so I had to find out what Saskia's reaction was when one of the GOATs casually drops your name in the verse.
You know, and not just any rap song, it was Bath Salts. It's DMX's song on DMX's last album.
Yeah, because he passed away shortly after.
Yep, passed away. And then you have DMX, Jay Z, and Nas on one song, which has only happened one other time, actually.
But what I read is that the rap that Nas had written, he had written before that, no?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read. Well, I read a little bit to make sure
Okay,
that
put me on. Let me find out.
But no, it's incredible to have all three of them and to see the three different styles on it. And I think that the song is as always very about current events and talking, of course, about bath salts and the drugs, but also about just the aspiration of what one wants to do. And I think it's a very moving song.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, it's funny, you know, every time Jay Z and Nas get on a song together, it's always like a very special moment in hip hop. Greatest rappers of all time, and then also like had this legendary feud. So it's always such a huge deal. And you know, it's so funny. I only realized actually recently both Jay Z and Nas kind of reference things that like connect, because Jay Z's like, "I'm feeling like a baron. I should live in a castle."
I saw that in the song. Yeah.
And then, you know, Nas, I think that's one of Nas' best verses. Like, he went crazy on that.
And it's not just the Nas track. Lafite has seeped into pop culture in general. It's everywhere from Frasier to even Supreme shirts.
So Nas, he then mentions, "I'm not a pastor, Pastor Lafite."
Yeah. And
like, for me to hear a rapper use Lafite with like such dexterity, he was so comfortable. You can tell it wasn't like he was trying to drop something. Let me say this to impress you. It was just, "I'm not a Pastor Lafite." To say that so easily, it really shows that he's engulfed and really enjoying the wine. So like, when you first heard that lyric, how did you feel?
Well, I think it's like everything. The fact that Lafite is out there and has become a part of culture and of society, for me it's the most moving thing, because it's important. You know, what we're trying to do is convey a message of being a great wine and having a great story. So it coming to a song like this one, and as you say, it's such a great lyric. It's super fun, and it's like it's similarly in 2017, Supreme, the fashion brand. I was walking in the street and I see someone with a T-shirt with a Chateau Lafite label. I stopped the guy on the street and I say, "Where did you get that T-shirt?" And he says, "It's Supreme." And I was like, "What?" And Supreme actually took our label and made a T-shirt out of it that says Chateau Lafite Supreme.
What? Yo, you were putting me onto all of the hip hop stuff. This is hilarious.
And I was like, and they didn't even ask us.
Wow.
But at the same time, I think it's great. You know,
Right.
I'm not gonna sue them or do
Yeah.
anything about it. I think it's great. I think it's great that a kid on the street has a T-shirt that says Chateau Lafite Supreme. Maybe he didn't know even what Lafite was about, and now he does. And maybe in a few years, when he has a kid and he wants to buy a great case of wine, he'll buy a case of Lafite. So I think to me, it's a great accomplishment.
Yeah.
And to me, rap is an absolute art, and these lyrics and these songs they are incredible. So I think that it's a real honor to be quoted in such things.
Like, so do you think that rappers mentioning these prestigious wines allows people to view wine differently? Like, for me, I think about, you know, I'd always hear rappers talking about certain cars and certain watches. So now in my mind, I'm like, okay, I want to get to the point where I can get that watch. It was always very aspirational in a sense. So, you know, with them mentioning these types of wines, like, do you feel that might make them more approachable?
I think it might at least put them on the scene of things that people want to have. There's something incredible about a bottle of wine. You mentioned a car, a watch, or a bag. That, in a way, stays. You know, it's something that you own, that is tangible. A bottle of wine, you open it, it's gone. So that's what I think is magical about taking part of your paycheck and buying an expensive bottle of wine. And we have to say, it's true, it's a lot of money. But that's what I always tell my friends. you have a kid, you buy their vintage, you buy a case, it's a lot of money, but you put it in your cellar, or if you don't have a cellar, because most people today don't have a cellar, you store it and you open it when the kid is 18. You open one bottle when the kid is 18, you open another bottle for another important moment in life, and that's the most magical thing, you know, everything's going very fast, everything is reproduced. Wine is just this natural product that's coming from the soil and that is creating this incredible message that you can hear at different moments in your life.
Absolutely.
You know, and so I think that having it in a rap song might make a certain, because people that love wine, like you're a perfect example, you become very nerdy about it, you become obsessed. There's this level of passion that goes into it. It's such a strange world, you know? But I guess it will maybe get more people to look at this world and to understand what is behind it. That it's not just, you know, a bottle of Coca-Cola or beer. You know, it's something that has a story, has a sense of place, because it depends on a place. And I think that's what we need.